Literally, we are in the clouds here. Wow. Shall we press it? Of course we're going to press it. Greetings from Warsaw, Poland. Sometimes you're not planning to film, but when nature gives you a gift like this snowfall, you have to try and at least capture it anyway. As we know, the world is changing and there is no guarantees of weather anymore, so I'm happy to have captured a bit of snow in Warsaw. This was my view from my window on Sunday morning, where I woke up a little bit indecisive. You can see there I'm a little bit dressed up for cooking, but I'll explain that to you a bit later. In the pot there is some mince, some veg, some beans and some tomatoes that will be mixed with some pasta. That's about 3.5 meals there. Sourcing the food here has been great. There's not anything I haven't not found. I'm very happy with the supermarkets, with the shops. Even this week you'll see that I found some even better bonus places to shop as well. Poland is really great for their food. Their fresh food, particularly the fruit, veg, salads, it tastes amazing. I tell you, if you can get hold of some Polish apples, have a bite, tell me I'm wrong. My philosophy on food is that I eat for fuel, not for fun. Food is not entertainment. The food is the fuel for the activities that entertain me. So with that in mind, I cook quite basic, but it's all about efficiency. It's the food I like, and it also fuels me, gives me enough energy to do the things I want to do in my sport of life. So once I know the body's fueled up, the body's good, that just leaves me to overcome the mind. That can be a mission on its own. On this wet, snowy Sunday morning, I took a nice little scooter ride to come check this out. And see if I can have coffee in their bar on the 40th floor. 40th floor. That should be some view. Let's see if they welcome sober roamers or not. This will be good. Well, the answer is yes. They do accept sober roamers. Wait till you see this view. The Rooftop Coffee. One of my favourite sober roamer activities. I am very much a visual person, so I love this kind of situation. Drinking a coffee in a nice place with fantastic views like this. Oh, I'm in heaven. This really gives a good view as well of how dense this city is. There's so much packed in here. I mean, it's big, it's spread out, but it's so dense. I just know there's going to be lots of hidden gems in this city, and I can't wait to find them. Down there, you see, that's in the middle there, that's a massive mall. We're going to have to do a walk around of the malls. They're very impressive. But the main event, the icon, the centerpiece of the city, the Palace of Science and Culture, this one's going to pop up a few times, trust me. Well, that was good. That was a nice coffee. Coffee with a view. Yeah, that was cool. I'm happy I did that. So these kind of coffees, let me put it like this. The average coffee here in Warsaw will cost about, and I get like black Americano, no milk, no sugar every time, right? Average cost is about 14 to 18 zloty. That one cost, run over here. That one cost 28 zloty. But you're not paying for the coffee. You're paying for the experience. You're paying for the view, you know? So I don't mind. Little expenses like that are more of an investment in my memories of my trip than wasted money on coffee, you know? Ooh, feel good now. See what else this lovely Sunday brings me. Alright, I scooted back home now. Close to the castle. I just wanted to share with you. I think it's interesting because, okay, that was a nice experience that I just had. But the reason I'm so happy is because before I did it, I faced a lot of resistance in myself. I found the place, but it's advertised as a cocktail bar. I checked that they serve coffee, and I know these places in hotels, especially in the daytime, they're like coffee shops, you know. But in my head there was a lot of resistance saying, no, they don't want you there, they don't want you there. You're going to go, just order a coffee, they're not going to like you, or they're going to turn you away. There's just fake voices that don't mean anything, you know. But I think I'll show it in the edit. I'll have to now because I'm going to mention it. I was cooking earlier, and if you notice, I'm dressed up for cooking. I don't dress up to cook. But it's because I dressed up to go there and then talked myself out of going. But then once I realised that had happened, then I have to go there. So just wanted to share that with you. That's how you overcome resistance. First you recognise it, you consciously recognise it, you say, this isn't real, this is my head. And then you set yourself the challenge to overcome it. Because each time you do, that voice doesn't go away, but it gets quieter, quieter and quieter. So that's why I was so happy today. Part of his tactic was telling me, no, it's too wet. You don't want to go out today. It's cold, it's wet, but it's not, it's beautiful. Yeah. So see what you can, if you can recognise in yourself some kind of resistance this week, and then conquer it. It's a good feeling. Trust me. Just on my way to my home coffee shop, wanted to show you this. Just come across this little place. I always like to take different routes. If I'm going the same place, like the same coffee shop, I'll try and take different routes because you discover new things, and I just found this place. A nice little fruit and veg amongst other bits and bobs. Look at that, beautiful. So I'll definitely come here and have a look in there, hopefully get some nuts and stuff. I see they've got a massive pot of berries in there, that's good. Be very interesting to see what their prices are. Just on the way to my home coffee shop. Today is day 9, and if you watched last series at all, you'll know that I have this little 10-day transitional period that happens on every trip, and it's happened again, where I can feel my mind gets very unsettled leading up to day 10, and then kind of accepts that it's in a new place and everything changes. And the last 2 days, I've really felt the unsettled mind. So today, knowing that it's day 9, I'm having a nice easy day. Just wanted to share this so that I've documented it as well. It's interesting to watch what's happening as I'm doing it. So yeah, I wanted to mark day 9. It happened again. So just have a nice easy day today. I'm going to go to the coffee shop, sit, read my book, talk to the people there, maybe go to the mall. One of the things that happens is the unsettled mind wants to buy weird things. So I'll have a look and see what my mind tells me to rush and buy, what I won't buy. And then hopefully from tomorrow I'll be nice and settled and can just crack on with the trip. I've got a few nice plans this week. I won't spoil the surprise, but yeah, it's good. It's okay to feel unsettled, you know. As long as you can see it happening, you can't control it. If you could control it, you would never feel that way in the first place. You know, we can't control everything. But if you can see it, then you can work with it, make the best of it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking forward to see what purchases I feel mad about buying. And then in 2 days, I'll look back and I'll laugh about it. So, oh, look at this as well. This is cool. I passed this the other day. Some Polish icons there. I can recognise one of them. That's so cool. Again, that's the stuff you find when you take different routes to different places. Excellent. Right, as we're nearly there, I'll show you the coffee shop. I think I showed you it last week, I'm not sure. I like the name of it, it's called Wake Up. Wake Up. I like to highlight where I have coffee on my Instagram. And this was the first place I came. I like the energy of the staff. I like the atmosphere. So it'll be a place I come many times. There it is. The Wake Up Cafe. I'm out of blueberries this morning, so I'm going to go and try that little shed that I found yesterday and see what they're like, see what the price and see what the quality's like there. I can tell you that the only thing that looks better than the food itself in this little hut is the prices of the food. This is fantastic. If you find yourself in Poland and you come across one of these little huts, go in, give them a try. You will not be disappointed. There's the blueberries. I was not disappointed, trust me. Oh, that was good. That was a good find. So to give you a bit of perspective, in your normal convenience shop, 125 grams of blueberries is 10 zloty 99, so say 11 zloty. I just got 500 grams of blueberries for 20 zloty. Very good. Dobrze, dobrze. It's raining, it's very wet a lot here at the moment. Which if you live in a muddy place, it's not nice, but when you're in an old town like this, the rain's pretty nice actually. You get nice shiny cobblestones. Kind of washes the buildings. I'll show you a little bit of my walk home. My location is right in the old town here, so these walks are just an absolute gift. You get the odd car passing through, and even at the weekend that's not allowed. So it's so nice to walk these streets. You wouldn't want to drop your football at the top of this hill. I can tell you that I'm very happy with my location here. Not just the location as in convenience of getting places, but the visual location is stunning. I'm very, very lucky with this one. If you like these type of places, then feel free to subscribe because I visit a lot of this type of place. I feel very at home with this kind of surroundings. It also very much makes me smile that I live next door to a castle. It's quite easy to find your way home when you live next door to a castle. It's not a bad walk home, is it? Especially not with a little pot of blue gold at the end. Fantastic. I'm gonna make my second breakfast now with blueberries. Ooh. Right, I just came out. I'm gonna go on a walk of this street, Krakowskie Street. But I'm retreating because it's freezing. So, although this normally keeps me warm, and the temperature on the phone doesn't say it's, I think it says it's +1 or something like that, +2. But it's freezing. So it's not raining today. Maybe, I mean, it's a bit, you can see the cloud. It's not heavy cloud, maybe the lack of heavy cloud cover is making it cold, but we're gonna take 2 on that one. I need the Arsene Wenger coat for this walk. So, take 1, fail. Okay, we're back. Oh, that's better. Much better. Man, this coat is the best. Okay, so, Krakowskie Street. We're going to take a walk down this beautiful street. It's a little homage to the city of Krakow, which is, I want to say, my favourite city in Poland, but man, Warsaw is a contender, you know. But yeah, I've lived in Krakow. I lived in Krakow for over 6 months. I love it there. It's my favourite city. If people say to me, where's your favourite? And I say, look, put it like this, if I had to live in one place right now and everything stopped and I have to live there, I would live in Krakow. So we're going to walk down Krakowskie Street. It's very long. Don't worry, I'll break it up so we get the highlights. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this now that I'm not shivering. It's a result of a little bit. I changed my body a lot in the last year, and in the last few years I've gone from let's say a super heavyweight down to a middleweight, and that means I lost a lot of my insulation. So yeah, I get caught out with the cold sometimes, but the old Arsene Wenger never fails. Right, let's go. Krakowskie Street. See you there. To get to Krakowskie Street, I have to walk through the old town square, and I'm just reminded that this little activity is still here. And it looks like in the daytime it is nice and quiet. Normally I jump on that straight away. I think because it's been raining so much, I just forgot it was there. It's actually a very rare dry day, which is nice. And I'm free in the daytime, which is also nice. So this is interesting colour. Cool. So you come out of the old town square, and I'll show you. We go down here, and that will take us to the beginning of Krakowskie Street. So I'll see you there. Okay, ignore the drilling there, but we haven't even got to the end of the street, but you just can't, there's just so much to see. There are stunning churches, one after the other. Lovely little passageways. A bit noisy, that one. It's just endless stuff to see here. And look, on the other side of the street, look how they present these buildings. Really beautiful, so much to take in. Like, I've passed this street 50 times already, but I haven't come slowly looking. So I'm seeing like a million new things. Okay, look, there you go. Down the alleyway. Boom, and it's hiding another little icon over there. Fantastic. Ooh, you have to go slow in this city. There's so much to take in. So much. That's the football team Liga Warsaw. We are currently exploring a match day opportunity there, so hopefully we'll get to see a match for this. Okay, so we just come from the town square down there out into this I know is another square, but I can't think of the name of it. I think this is where they did their New Year's celebrations and stuff like that. There was a stage up here for the last day of Christmas last week. It's an epic tree. Fantastic, look at that. Oh, look at that. What an inviting street. Let me boost you up. So our direction of choice is forward here. And already I'm seeing things I've missed. This is normally packed. I'm rarely out in the daytime, so I've come down here through the night time. When it's lit up, that'll be a separate walk, because when it's lit up, it's stunning. But already, I didn't notice this guy at the top here. Like, that's massive. But normally I'm on the scooter rushing through, trying not to run anyone over, trying not to slip off on the ice. So I'm not looking up enough. Look at that. That is massive. Let's get to the front of him. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, well. Okay. It's cool, it's interesting to see the remnants of how they decorate it for Christmas. Again, at night when it's lit up, it's really amazing, really big. So from here, nice big space. You can see the big stadium. That's the National Stadium on the other side of the water. I thought that might be Liga Warsaw Stadium actually, but it's not. That's the National Stadium. I love these lampposts, they look so cool. Yeah, this is nice space. Okay. And in case you forget where you are, so the whole walkway is stunning. I'll stop. I'm just going to say I'm going to stop filming and film when there's something to look at. But there's just never not something to look at. Well, that's impressive. Look at that. Looks like a little marketplace in there as well. It just keeps going, that one. Okay, I'll walk down a little bit and then we'll come back. There's a few of these little things. And they come with a button. Shall we press it? Of course we're going to press it. Okay, nothing happened. Maybe when it's lit up something happens, but okay, next stop. One element of food you hear a lot in Poland is pierogi. If you look over there, there's a big one over there. He's escaped. Pierogi is very nice, very nice. Something I love about these kind of buildings and places, normally it's in the old town squares, you get like a row like this, but they're everywhere, is that every single building is individual. Different heights, different colours, different sizes. It's a feast for your eyes, it really is. You really can pick your favourite one. Oh, I love it. Now that's a monument, that is. Look at that, it's not just a statue. It's got whole grounds to it. Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. Have to look up what this guy did, or who this guy is. See how he earned this. Amazing. I'm always amazed because if you're in another place, just one thing like that would stand out massively. But when you're surrounded by stuff, It just all blends in as normal. This is that's my philosophy in my, instead of trying to build up to big moments in life, my philosophy is make the everyday slightly better. This is actually a very good example of that. So when this becomes normal, when you walk down and this is a normal street, so if your day in your life becomes this good and that becomes normal, what a life you'd be living. Okay, let's keep walking. Okay, I showed this one in the snow at the start from the weekend, and this is the presidential home for the President of Poland. Again, amazing, impressive building. And then I think this is also linked to it on this side of the street. As you'll see in a second, all the flags are in there as well. So maybe that's the guest house on this side. Sunken in there. Yeah, the Polish flag, the European flag there. So maybe that's the guest house. But this one, okay, let's boost you up. Nice. Very cool. Very interesting. Being checked in, good. Probably a changing of the guards there. You see the two guards down there. Probably a changeover. Yeah, well, I won't bother these guys. That's an amazing place. I love this place. Again at night, which you see at the start. I think I filmed it when it was snowing. So, but yeah, we'll definitely have a walk down here at night as well. It's two different worlds. So that's where we've come so far. Looking back at it. We're about not even halfway down yet. So let's keep walking. This church, this one, especially reminds me of some of the churches I really liked in Budapest. And that's what's special about Warsaw is we're on Krakowskie Street with Budapest-style churches, and we're in Warsaw, all in one place. You know, it's like it's got ingredients of everywhere in one place. Yeah, it's a special place, this one. More. There's more. Just turn your head, there's more. Look at that, that is presented so nice. I know, you see these cubes? Someone's taking photos right now, but... So these cubes here. These are the information cubes. They tell you what you're looking at, what things are. Oh yeah, look at that one. Wow. What a picture. Oh wow, so that's what it used to be. That's what we used to see. Now we got cars parked in the way, but from that, let me go back in time to that. Wow. Yeah, fantastic. Beautiful. Unbelievable history in Poland. If I started going into stuff, it'd be a documentary channel, but I just want to show you what I see. But if you like history and you start delving into Polish history, it's never ending. It's fantastic. Beautiful. So it's not hard to imagine what all these places look like at night, huh? Yeah, it's good to see it in the day actually first. Identify, like I come down here most of the time on the scooter at night, so I take in, I'm like feeling the glow of the lights and everything, but I'm not really stopping and seeing everything. There's a few big buildings today that I've properly seen for the first time. It's been good. So we are coming to the end of, maybe the end. This is where the first main road crosses in. So from here you'll turn right, and it's one way into the centre. But there is a bit more to go down. It becomes more shops, but we'll go right to the end. We'll go right to the end. So the part we're in now becomes a little bit more commercial, we'll say. This is I think where a lot of food, restaurants, bars, drinks and stuff are. You can see it's still all lit up beautifully at night. Yeah, I think this is like the restaurant and bar street. I imagine this gets very busy of an evening. So we walk to the end, we'll turn right, and that will take us to the centre pin of the city. We kind of started there at the beginning of the week, so it'll be a good way to finish. Let's see. Yeah, look, non-stop restaurants, bars. You won't be short of options here. So I can imagine on a Friday, Saturday night this is packed. So we're basically at the end. Came from there. The very, very end is there. And then the street starts to split off with alluring alleyways. Well, not really an alleyway, pathways down here. It starts to switch from restaurants to shops. But there's still plenty of restaurants as we go. And then we get closer to the shopping area, the main centre area, and a huge, huge mall. Do you want to see the mall? I'm not sure. We'll see how we feel. Let's get to the centrepiece first. What do you think of Krakowskie Street? I think it's stunning. Very stunning. That's like we're spoilt because it's all put together there. But as my gym tour of the city has taken me different places, further and further out, there's beautiful stuff everywhere here. Like it's a big city, but it's so dense, so much stuff. Just splitting off from the walkway there. But yeah, I always remind myself of how I felt when I first came to Poland, and that was years ago. 7-8 years ago. And I just remember thinking, that is not what I thought Poland looked like. So I'm interested to know if you feel the same when you see this stuff. Is this what you expect Poland to look like? I did not, so now I know that's what it does look like. And it does, the whole of it. It's a really beautiful place. In fact, walking down Krakowskie Street is making me think, I wonder how far Krakow is from here. Maybe we can do a day trip. Let's see how the time goes. All this walking in the cold is making me hungry. If only there was something easy to grab that I could eat along the way. So as you come out from that walkway, you're greeted with the back of the shops here. Like the big main high street. Before walking through to the other side, where we will reveal, you've seen it, the centerpiece of Warsaw. Magnificent building. Again, I think I showed it in the snow lit up. And there it is in the daytime, naked from the lights in all its glory. The Palace of Science and Culture. It's magnetic, this building. I can't take my eyes off it when I'm passing it. I take a million photos of it. I think I'm going to head over there today and find out. I've seen online some of the stuff they offer, little tours and a viewing deck and stuff. Of course, we see it on Sunday from the presidential palace. But yeah, normally I'm not that bothered about going inside places because I like the look of it from the outside. When you're inside, you don't see it. But this one's special. So yeah, I'm going to head over there and see what's on offer. But for now, say do widzenia from here. All week I've had that resistance voice in my head. So I thought, hey, I'm across the road, I'm free, what are we waiting for? So let's go see what it looks like from the top of the Palace of Science and Culture. Floor 30, here we come. Wow, I thought there was like prospects, like plastic prospects in front of the window. It's not, it's the weather, it's the cloud. So you look, but it's actually the cloud. When you break through, you can see that's cool. Okay, it's not the clearest day, but I'm still glad I came up here because, again, I spoke about it earlier in the week. It's that transition week and my head has been attacking me. It's to do with being unsettled, not being settled, being in a new place. And if I sit like I just did, I just sat and had a coffee and thought to myself, why am I feeling this way? I mean, it's my second location in very short succession. The brain has had no time to settle. Normally it will find its safe havens like in the home gym, but I'm even switching gyms every day, so it's really attacking me at the moment, but it will settle. So yeah, when I stood across the road and thought, oh yeah, I'll go up there like towards the end of the trip, I then realised, hey, just go up there now. It's not expensive. This cost 25 zloty to come up here, so £5 and change to come up. I have this beautiful view. It's open air, like it's really beautiful. Of course, the misty skies block the view a bit. You can't see, maybe the stadium is in the view there. That's as far as it will go. And we see a lot of these views from the 40th floor at the beginning of the week, so we know how far it goes, but it's still, these are the unique moments, yeah? If everyone comes up on a clear day and you're the only one that comes up on a cloudy day, then you have the rarer views, you know? It adds a... Oh, it's windy. Adds a bit of mystery, literally mystery to it. Let's go to the angles. Yeah, it's looking good. That's cool. I know how easy it is now, and cheap. So I'll definitely come back up here on a clear day, maybe on a night time as well, on a clear night. Other side. Oh yeah, look at that. There's no one up here. And it's like, I'm in a cloud. The cloud is like coming through. I don't know if you can see it because it's probably showing too clear, but oh, it's really spooky. It's cool. It's really cool. The cloud like just engulfed it all, and you're in the cloud. Okay, we didn't get the big view, but we definitely got an experience, and that's what the sport of life is all about. The experiences. This was a good one. Alright, that'll be all from me from transition week number 2. I'll show some nicer views now. But I've got some good plans going forward. I think we're going to have some good experiences here. So I'll continue with the gym tour this week. Might add just the last location of that. But yeah, thanks for joining me again. I hope you'll enjoy what I've got planned coming up in the future episodes. So from me now, do widzenia. See you next week. Literally, we are in the clouds here.